In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and testing out the brand new Slate Digital ML2 modeling microphone. For those of you who already know a lot about this microphone and you just want some audio demos, please skip ahead to this time. But for anyone that doesn't know what this microphone is about, I'll have a little talk about it first. This microphone currently costs £140 to buy in the UK. That's what I bought it for. The price might vary in other places in the world. So anyone following this channel for a while will know that I'm a big fan of the Slate Digital plugins. But Slate Digital have just released a modeling microphone, which is this one, the ML2, which claims that with this one microphone and the included microphone modeling software in the virtual mix rack, you can achieve the tone or sound of 18 classic or world-class microphones. And there's all sorts of microphones in this collection, from modern classics, ribbon microphones, vintage microphones, dynamics, small and large diaphragm microphones. Now, this is an incredibly bold statement for the company, but I thought for someone in a home studio like myself or on a limited budget, this microphone could really be a fantastic option for instrument recording. It's designed to be used with their ultra-linear VMS One preamp, but most people using this microphone will be using it with their own interface anyway, so I'm going to be plugging it into my Audient ID44, which has fantastic preamps, and I'll leave more details in the description about that interface. Now, I know because I'm going to be using the Audient interface that this test won't be 100% accurate, but in a home studio, nothing is perfect anyway. We're all using different sorts of equipment running into different stuff, and I'm not really concerned about how well it matches the vintage microphones, because I don't actually have any of those to test it against. I'm more concerned with whether or not, in my studio, it can get a really nice sound out of either the guitar or a vocal or anything else that I'm recording. And even if I had any of these other microphones to compare it to, it's highly likely that even if I was using the VMS One preamp, it wouldn't sound like that microphone anyway, because a lot of these microphones age and components wear out and they all end up sounding really quite different from each other anyway. The first test I'm going to do is going to be on a solo acoustic guitar, just one microphone, trying to get it into sort of a nice balanced position, and I'm just going to be flicking through the different microphone models and changing the proximity to give you an idea of what all of the different models sound like. So hopefully that's given you a good idea of what some of the different models sound like, and overall I'm pretty impressed with the sound of the microphone and also the noise floor. It seemed to be incredibly silent. As for the actual microphone itself, the overall build quality is very minimalistic. For some people, £140 isn't a whole lot of money for a microphone, but at that price I was expecting something a little bit more refined and sleek in its design. But overall, it's a very minimalistic and modern looking approach. In this second test, I'm going to be comparing it to another microphone, which is the Sontronics STC One. This is one of a stereo pair of microphones, and they are very, very different microphones, not just in shape and size, but also in their sound, and it's not really fair to compare the two and try to pick which one is better. I'm just showing you that there are other options out there. This Sontronics microphone is a British microphone. It costs about £110 to £120 to buy it, depending on where you get it, and it has more features built in than the Slate microphone. It has a -10 and -20 dB pad, whereas the Slate microphone has a normal or dynamic mode. And it also has a linear, 75 Hz and 150 Hz filter on it to roll off excessive low end. And this is incredibly useful when you're recording an instrument like an acoustic guitar, because the sound hole can often emit an awful lot of low end. And for the price, the build quality of the Sontronics microphone looks to be far superior. Overall, you just get a more refined and classy looking microphone. But let's take a listen to what it sounds like. So I've put the microphones as close as humanly possible on the guitar, and we'll just compare them. And this isn't really to decide which one is better, because it's always going to be different on each source. This one might record a violin better than this one might record a cello better than this one. It's just to show that there's lots of different options out there. So let's take a listen. So overall, I'm very impressed with both microphones, and I hope this video has given you some more information or helped you make up your mind as to whether or not you were going to buy it if you were looking into that anyway. But thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.